So yeah, I actually get asked those questions all of the time. What makes your bows unique, and why can't I just use a standard takedown recurve? And I like to answer those questions by first asking customers 2 questions of my own. Do you need a bow that can fit into a small backpack or into a very small space? And do you need a bow that is super durable and rugged and that won't let you down when you most need it? And usually the answer is at least yes to one of those questions. Now, 90% of our customers carry our bows in a backpack. Some of them one-day packs, some of them normal sort of backpacking or hiking backpacks, as you would call it, the longer ones. And what we find is they are predominantly needing to carry a lot of other gear in that, whether that be sleeping bags, clothing, food, hydration systems, other tools and equipment. Normally it's not just the bow being carried in a backpack. So what we find is that with the size of takedown recurves and also the very odd shape of a takedown recurve, it's often not working really well for them. The other problem with standard takedown recurves for most of our customers is that they typically have some kind of organic material somewhere, often in the limbs, but also sometimes in the riser as well. And they're worried that the organic materials over time are not going to last as long, and should you fall and fall on your backpack or drop your backpack off the edge of a cliff or something like that, the products are not going to stand up to the test of time. So to answer the second question, what I can say is we use old school design principles to engineer modern bows using modern materials, and we design for something called infinite life. Infinite life in engineering terms means that we design the bows to literally be able to cycle 500 million times, or in other words, be shot 500 million times, essentially a lifetime. And we are confident in that claim in that we've had 0 reported failures in the field, and we've had 0 warranty claims ever since we launched our first product back in 2014. So essentially, we design bows to survive so that you can survive. And then what we find is once we've answered those 2 questions, the guys that have answered yes to at least one of them become super interested, because now they are looking at a bow that is not only super compact, but it is going to last them a really, really long time, and it's designed to not let them down in the field. And then it gets really interesting. We've been making the most compact, full-size, 60-inch archery bow in the world since 2014 when we launched. And we thought it was pretty compact back in 2014, and in 2017 I came up with an even more compact bow than the original tactical, and that was called the Ranger bow, super compact. And we designed that bow so that we could not only have a really compact archery solution, but that we could add the ability to add sights and bow mounted quivers and a few other accessories to it. It was also a bow that was center shot, which means that it's slightly more accurate than a non-center shot bow. And we thought, wow, we've really got this thing dialed in now. And not too long ago, I had a customer come to me and say, look, we've got this need. We need something smaller than the Ranger. Can you go back to the drawing board and see if you can make something even smaller? And I thought, wow, this is really going to be an engineering feat. So we went back to the drawing board and came up with a whole bunch of different concepts, probably 4 or 5 that were workable. But what I didn't realize at the time was that the answer, the best answer, was actually right under my nose the whole time. And that answer was in our scout bows, which were not designed to carry takedown arrows inside of the riser. But when we had a look at it, we found that we could remove the right material in the right areas without compromising the structural integrity and fit 3 takedown arrows inside of the riser. So what we came up with was a bow that was 15% smaller than the Ranger, had a much more comfortable grip, and was also lighter than the original Scout that we came up with. And so this is now the 3rd bow and it's the bow that we're putting on offer today on our campaign, and it is the Scout Pro X. And the Scout Pro X really is sort of a combination of all our technology and engineering, where we've got the most compact bow in the world. It can store 3 takedown arrows inside of the riser. It's made with modern materials, and it is literally designed again to last a lifetime. So in terms of the project, very happy where we are at the moment, which is we've finished the engineering, we've successfully made prototypes, and we've also successfully now field tested the product. So next comes getting the bow into production. We already have tooling for that, and what we are needing to do on the project at the moment is place the business with a new CNC supplier. I've spent the last 5 weeks meeting with 15 different CNC suppliers, auditing their companies, and we've now chosen a company that we would like to move forward with.